by the way.
Yeah, surprise. We're not going
Uh,
there.
we'll go
Surprise!
there eventually.
If surprise, you
Yeah,
tried killing
eventually.
us. We're not going there.
Yeah.
But okay, now we are online. So again, good evening, everyone. Good morning to for those who are in the morning. Hope you all are well, and let's begin our amazing journey. So, who wants to give us the recap for the night?
I'll give like the base cream recap, and then other people can fill in the details. So basically, we were brought back from where we were taken to and almost killed, and when we arrived at the caravan, there appeared to have been some bloody conflict, which ended up being caused by the witch that had been held captive. But as we found out, she had escaped, caused chaos in her escape. So then we eventually decided to go and meet with the tribe that we had encountered earlier, who said they were actually hunting her in hopes that they'd have a way of finding her and or doing away with her.
That's yeah, no, that's pretty much it.
We met Red Dude again.
Oh yeah, yeah. Wise sage or whatever he's called.
And
Yeah.
also the Black Elf died. Very racist.
Yeah, poor Karita.
That's about it though.
Okay, perfect.
Oh yeah, the Leonin canonically has Kamei's number.
He will send you a holler anytime soon. Okay. So we are back now to this to the role of the characters that we are controlling right now. This, for the time being, still unnamed party or fellowship uh, is traveling through the desert, initially hoping to find the oasis city of Tema, but now diverging their path, for there is a great evil loose on the sands of the continent that should be controlled, should be stopped. And they found themselves in the middle of it all and decided that they indeed have the they have to deal with this problem. So you have met. Does anyone remember the name of the red wizard that has helped you?
Uh, no, I call him
Nope.
Sage.
Okay, no problems there. Just
He's
wondering
cringe.
if you guys would remember the name of Vermel the Red, the Crimson actually.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, Vermilion.
Yeah. Uh huh. Where's the artwork here? Nice. Okay, so what happened with your language, Marcos, my
Uh, anyways,
friend? He. You saw him traveling at great speed through
Underground.
yeah, through the sand dunes, and he said that he would meet you there on the Banu Quatal's tribe. So that is where I believe we have left off last session.
Mhm.
So I will put you
Yep.
guys back on the middle of the desert, almost stranded, searching for your way out of this hellish landscape, having only yourselves to trust. So, as you are now trying to find your way, what do you do? Is there anything you wish to do before moving on?
If I recall correctly, I'm pretty sure that Hisaya was in a gloomy mood, so I don't think I would have anything to do with her right now.
Uh, Rogers was discussing things with Elijah.
But he is silent now after that.
Yeah, no,
You scared him.
well,
Um,
it's not my fault that he finds eating babies immoral.
and
They're a
Wander's
perfectly
probably just,
viable source of nourishment.
Oh yeah. And Wonder?
Wander's probably just trying to piece together what exactly is going on, because so much has gone on in the last day. He's trying to piece together do the witch and does the Red Wizard have any connections? Are they siblings? Are they connected? And he's just like pondering over and over again in his head, like, how do we track down this deadly force that has been unleashed?
Okay, so more of something that's happening inside your head and not outside of it. Correct?
Yes.
Yeah, I think we're all in our headspaces right now.
Yeah, thinking while on the track to the Katal people. While also trying to keep our eyes out for any potential dangers of the desert that might crop up.
And it will surely will, my friend. But okay. Your
Oh,
oh, go ahead.
our at least my character sheet doesn't appear to have been updated yet.
Wait, are we level 6?
Yeah, yeah, you are.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait, did I ever update Kame?
yeah, I have to update my character sheet then.
You have sent me. Xander, I believe yours. I forgot to update. Let me do that.
Yeah,
Now.
That's okay, it happens.
and mine.
So many games, so many characters.
And Ariel has to wear all the hats.
1 second. You don't have to update mine yet. I'm still making changes.
Mm-hmm. Miúcha.
Okay. Then. Okay. What do I get? Medical cunning. Expanded pact magic spell slot. Transformation. Dark One's own luck. Oh, I have my personal the inspiration now.
Oh, how does that work? Alex Laput.
Okay, you can call on your fiendish patron to alter fate in your favor. When you make an ability check or a saving throw, you can use this feature to add 1d10 to your roll. You can do so after seeing the roll, but before any of the roll's effect occur. You can use this feature a number of times equal to your charisma modifier, but you can use it no more than once per roll. You regain all expended uses when you finish a long rest.
So
That's
broken.
amazing.
I can use it for a 2-hit roll, but I can use it for ability checks and saving throws. Nice.
Having that and lucky would be broken.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Check your character sheet, Wonder. See if it's okay. If it imported everything you needed for the next level.
All right.
Can you import mine?
Mm-hmm. Where in the world is Hisaiya San
Carmen
Diego?
San Diego.
Can you also make it so that you know? Oh well, there goes that. I have to do that again. I
I
have
guess,
to.
I guess that was part of my class upgrade because I don't remember having that spell before. But cool, that works.
What is your subclass again?
It's the Desert Soul Sorcerer from the Griffin Saddlebag.
Yeah, I believe after. If it's a recent subclass, I believe that sorcerers now have a spell list of spells that they automatically have. Probably
Because
something like
everything else looks good. I got Mirror Image for free. Well, not for free, but added to my spell list, which is cool.
Do I get like new spell or something? Level 6. Yeah, I get one new spell. Do I have one new spell? No. I don't. I have to add it manually.
I have a long. That goes pew pew.
Ooh, okay, that is a good feature.
Oh yes. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. I now have expertise in perception. Oh yeah. My passive perception's now 19. Oh yeah.
The feature that I wasn't aware of, because I apparently didn't read up, it's called Mirage. You learn the Mirror Image spell. If you already know the spell, blah blah blah. The spell doesn't count against your number of spells known. You can cast it by spending 2 sorcery points, or by spending a spell slot. If you cast it with sorcery points, any creature within 10 feet of you that destroys one of your spell's illusions takes 3 fire damage. Not much, but something.
But it's honest work. Okay, so
I need to up my AC.
Vampiric Touch, Under of Adar, Magic Circle. Fly on your way like an eagle. Fly as high as the sun.
On your way, like eagle.
Touch the sun.
Yeah.
Someone undead. Way more thematic. Nope! Nope! Nope. I've seen the cost. But I need a gilded skull worth at least 300 GP.
Okay. Oh, while we wait, I have a good meme to send you
Guys, I have a passive. I have a passive insight of 16, a passive medicine of 16, a passive nature of 17, a passive perception of 19. And a passive
Spiders are
depth of
cringe.
5
LOL. JK.
Hmm?
Spiders are cringe. LOL. JK.
Spiders? No, I'm not cringe.
Yeah, I was playing with you.
I'll take your eye out from a mile away. Speaking of which, remind me my next 2 levels to go sharpshooter.
That's a great feat. Sure will.
No. I know what I need. I need Misty Step. But fly. Ah. Okay, no. Fly.
I'm pretty sure the reason he has, canonically wise, why Withers has the resurrection be 200 is to like get back at, I think, Helm or some shit. I think it's some petty reason why he does it. I'm assuming everyone here has beat Baldur's Gate, or at least heard.
No.
Damn.
Can't really play on my computer anymore because it's so old and things lag, and I'm like, I'll just play games that I can actually handle.
Well, I'm pretty sure you know Ariel, who he is.
guys.
I know who Withers is. I've seen videos.
Yeah,
Oh, so you-
it's theorized
so
to
you
be
know
the
Jurgle?
Jargor, yeah.
Well, he's an avatar. He is literally Jurgle as an avatar.
I am not well versed with Forgotten Realms because mostly what I played since I was a teenager was either DM's Homebrew Worlds or there's this published setting who I think it's exclusive to on Portuguese language. It's called Tormenta, and it had the appeal that the teenagers wanted because it's packed full with anime references and tokusatsu. So yeah, that's what I play the most. Way more than Forgotten Realms.
Well, I'm pretty sure Withers does it to get back at Helm for doing it to him.
Mm-hmm.
Because he was forced into that tomb to be there so that when the events of Baldur's Gate comes out, you know, it happens eventually. Like, I'm pretty sure the lore is that he's just a petty fucking old man. Which makes sense. That's just D&D lore in general.
Yeah.
All of it's just pettiness.
I'm sending some
No worries.
memes while I
I'm
wait
good.
for you guys.
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
good.
waiting on them.
I'm good.
Xander,
We can go on.
good?
I can multitask.
With save 12.
Okay. Memes sent. The second one, the first one is the only one that has nothing to do with anything. The others are either D&D or the sandworm is really important for this game because the last one will appear. Okay.
The Alaskan bullworm.
Yeah. Just kidding.
I'd
Okay.
win.
So everyone now with their level 6 traits as they should be. The Imagine if you had all that power when facing the paladin's party. Just kidding, just kidding. So the travel is harsh, is difficult. But since you are in such a small group now, you are able to rest before leaving the caravan. And you are not necessarily in search of food, just like you were the first time you traveled towards the Banu Qatal encampment. This time it's a little bit easier. You manage to find your way, track down the any um, any leads that guided you towards where you first have met them. So, climbing sand dunes and also rocky terrains and hills, you find yourselves back to where you was once. This time doing the opposite way. I would just delete your tokens from before and put the new ones because firstly because there's a wild Filiker in there instead of Wonder, and because I believe your the tokens that were already in this map weren't updated. So yeah. I will put Elijah in the back. He is more silent this time around. He is still processing all that happened, all his decisions, how it ended up the way it did. So
Speaking, he put the gag back in his mouth.
yeah, no, he's just keeping to himself, just lost in his own thoughts. So as you approach the Banu Qatal warriors, all uh, perceive you're approaching, but it seems that they remember how exactly this party looked like, especially the impression that the Dragonborn turned Tiefling right in front of everyone made. So they make sure to appear to you just to let you know that you are being watched, but that you are in no peril whatsoever. So, as you are approaching, what do you do?
Mm, I am just raising both hands to signal peaceful intent. But
As Wander walks by, he's just giving each member that he passes by a little 25-degree, very small 25-degree bow as he walks by, just to show that he means no harm as well.
The duality of man, bow and peaceful sign, not giving a fuck is what his silence doing.
Hmm.
Because that's what they did last time, and it worked out fine. Plus, like, the leader was chill.
Yeah.
Okay. Uh, your friend, the red wizard, is nowhere to be seen, but he did ask you to make haste towards the tribe's camp, and that he would be there as soon as possible. Whatever that means. That was more
Yeah.
important to keep his attention. The as you approach Hisai, the leader, he is quiet. It doesn't look like he is meditating or anything, but he is in a contemplative uh, stance. He doesn't make a point to do a proper greeting to welcome you in there. He simply stares into the nothingness, into the horizon.
He's going to give a curtsy, sit down across from him, and kindly wait until he's out of his meditation.
Okay.
What? Meditation is an important facet of life. I would be a
Yeah.
dick to break him out of that.
Yeah. Manners.
Manners maketh the elf. Or half elf.
On-
Okay. Everyone else does the same?
Yeah. Just waiting patiently because we don't want to be attacked.
Yeah, no. It's
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, in a matter of a few minutes, not giving you too much time, just waiting for an answer, he finally breaks the silence. It's almost all of you who are back.
yes. Um, I do hate to be the bearer of that news, but we may have a teensy tiny weeny bit of a problem in the immediate neighborhood at the present
Hey.
moment.
Um,
a
Fergus,
wood,
can you please
a
stop
witchy
sugarcoating?
problem, yes.
A
Yes.
witchy problem.
I would prefer if you didn't sugarcoat the problem to our hopefully ally here.
Are you sure? Okay. I shall say it as it
Omen with
is.
the darkness.
Yes. Okay. So here is the salient points. We went back to the camp, trying to pinpoint the source of said evil. We did actually find it. Said evil was a witch who was kept prisoner in one of the carts and kept hidden by basically everybody but the caravan master. Problem: the wards that were keeping her hidden and powerless were failing.
Another problem was, in fact, a group under, if I do recall correctly, the Caliph's orders decided to come out and assist the caravan in its food problem and stood in our way.
Yeah,
A-
probably
a
because
group-
they
a
were
group of-
hired by the said witch to the Caliph. Right?
And they were nothing but a group of bullies. They almost did away with us. How do you say yes?
Yeah. Self-righteous bullies, to be precise.
Yes. Very much so.
Oh, but Leonin.
So, let's say that we kinda. Well, no, not we. They. Kinda went
Lost
into
the
a rather.
witch.
Yeah, we lost. In the end, like the witch broke out. While people were deciding like morality by force of arms. Don't ask me. I was just dragged into it. But yeah, the witch escaped.
It seems that after all, we were right all along. We should have led an attack instead of entrusting you, outsiders, to such a pivotal task.
If I may, that would have been just as disastrous.
I want to ask you perhaps a question, if you may oblige me that. How many of
And she looks around.
these warriors are weak-willed per se and could succumb to the influence of one? Because that precisely was the problem. She
Yes,
broke free by manipulation.
And gaseous form.
Yes, great leader of the Kaital, as I'm sure you're aware, this witch has many devastating powers. The one mentioned by my compatriots, as well as ones that are able to wither life itself away into nothingness. And she can pierce your mind like a staff into sand.
It is as he says. Trust me, I know a thing or two about temptation. And I have to say she's damn good at it.
I will also say, in our defense, I was able to get a few slaps off on the witch. Alas, I was stopped from being able to kill her myself due to those aforementioned self-righteous bastards.
Yeah, no, I have to give it to her. We were, if it wasn't for those pesky kids, that would have done.
And their
That would have
lion
been
and
done.
friend too.
I would put it as those meddling bastards almost would have been also killed if, unfortunately, we had more cohesion and maybe aid.
Yes, we came here to seek your wisdom and potentially employ your powers against this witch when and if we find her.
In the spirit of enlightened self-interest, of course. A being of that power, like, floating around is bad news. I know a thing or two about witches. And the last thing I want, personally, is for her to reach her sisters. One is bad news. A coven? Eek. Nope.
And to add on is that we gave you our word to kill this witch.
More or less.
So we wish to see it out so that we can kill this witch.
Yes. Word or not, I'd rest easier knowing she was personally. So, the Red Sage is out looking for her, but we convinced him to come back. This is not a foe you face alone.
He should be joining us shortly, we hope. Yes?
Here's to hoping he wasn't intercepted. Forgive me if I'm a pessimist, but... Well,
Pessimists bring out the best in all of us.
I am pretty sure we will be seeing more of him soon. I have listened to what you have to say quietly, and I am choosing to believe that you have done all that you could. And as you present yourselves here, I am inclined to believe that you are still willing to help. What I
Good
will
faith.
ask of you now is to give me some time and some space. You are welcome to
Maybe
stay at
take
our camp. Serve yourselves with any to drink of our water and eat of our meals, but for the time being, just wait. And then he stands up and starts walking around his camp, going towards
Without any
his...
prompting, wanders over to this blanket and lays down underneath the sun.
Okay.
Okay.
Where would Kamei go? It's a real question.
Hmm?
Don't mind if I peruse around for the most secluded area. Lot to do, lot to do, lot of all, bro.
Thinking. If I were a witch, where would I go?
I'm a meditate back here.
Meditating. Okay.
Okay.
You know, like catch myself in my inner peace, bro. Make sure I have that good karma, bro. So I can catch
Don't
them
forget your
waves.
crystals, bro.
I'm gonna acquire quite a few of those tomorrow. In real life.
Let's catch some waves, bro. But yeah, she's gonna meditate back here for real though.
For real, for real.
For real, no cap. Extra gritty on that, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess. Planning. Some reorganizing of thinking is in order. Of course, with canker and an umbrella and a glass of
And-
wine.
And Wander is just sitting there soaking in the rays of the desert sun, no fears in the world, as long as it doesn't go above 150 Fahrenheit. Thanks to his subclass, he can withstand the heat pretty well.
That's also why Hisaya decided to go into the shade.
Okay. So,
Okay.
an insight
yes.
check for everyone.
Insight? Okay.
Yeah.
Does a
Insight,
passive
okay.
does a passive of 16 work or no?
16, yeah, it's a success.
Ariel, would you roll that if I don't roll higher than my passive, we can just use my passive of 14?
No. Either go for
Okay,
passive or roll.
I'd rather just use my passive than.
It's 14, you said?
Oh wait, no, I'm gonna roll just for the fun of it. Sorry.
I'm gonna roll too, just for the fun of it.
Okay. Rolling.
Well,
Yeah,
that happened.
that happened. At least you're...
I don't notice anything. I'm just basking in the sun.
Yeah. Yeah, makes sense. The sun is blocking your sight.
He's being a little lizard on a rock, soaking up the sun. Not a care in the world. In his lane, flourishing.
Bro, these vibes are divine.
Well, the son of this world could easily be a god, so who knows?
Oh yeah. Okay, so as it is, Wonder, you see nothing, you perceive nothing. It probably has been such a struggle for you to, after the intense combat and now all the strong emotions that happen in the caravan, that you find yourself just enjoying some good rest, right?
Mhm.
Right.
For the others,
Some rest in the own thoughts in my head.
yeah. For the others, you walk around the tribe, and again, all of the Banu Qatal wear masks, so it's pretty hard to tell or to notice if they are in any way, shape, or form. What is their what is their intention towards you? What is their opinion of you, even? But after a short while that you are going around their camp, you start to feel as if they are more and more getting uncomfortable of your presence. You feel as if they are looking at you differently now. You don't know if it is because of the failure or really because of anything else, but you feel uncomfortable being there. So what do you do, if anything?
Hmm. At the moment, Burgerus cares. Okay, he cares not for the opinions of the rabble. Okay, but he's ready to to bail in case they somehow turn hostile. But like he's not being haughty because he understands that he needs these people to survive. So unless they come looking for it, he will simply keep to himself and appear at least on the exterior uh, neutral slash friendly, like hiding his disdain for these low lives savages that he's forced to work with.
On the contrary of Reese's disdain, Hisaya is currently, after meditating, after clearing her thoughts, really, liberating her mind and allowing her to think rationally, unlike Vergris. He should do some meditation. But, she's going to look around and try and see if she can observe any cultural norms that they are doing. Noting that she can speak their language, she would at least attempt to know what they're trying to what they're doing. Is it as warrior as is it as Spartan, or is it not as Spartan? There's things behind that we're not seeing.
Okay, wasn't... One sec. Ah, sorry.
Bless you.
Thanks. Wasn't Isaiah an expert, or at least someone who studied the culture of Zanak?
She studied the culture for the most part,
Mhm.
mostly because she's been here. But I don't know if the culture, as a player at least, I don't know if the culture between each tribe changes.
Yeah.
Because again, look at this guy.
Yeah, it changes a lot, but there are some pillars that could be uh, noticed. But okay, uh, I would say that if you want to observe and study, then now actually we have a study action now in D&D, right?
It's a bonus action.
Yeah, but you're not in
Keep
combat,
in
so
mind.
whatever what it is. How does a study action work now? Let me see.
Wait, is this throat singing?
It sounds like. Okay, when you take the study action, make an intelligence check to study your memory, a book, a clue, or another source of knowledge, and call to mind an important piece of information about it. Yeah, I would say you could try your investigation or your history, whichever is highest, if any.
Now, I would like. Oh no, fuck! Fighter subclass killing me here. Well, I'll say because I'm not smart. I'm a fighter. I know smart.
Smart. Well, a 15 is not bad. Okay.
Um,
You you don't know about.
did-
Sorry, go ahead, David.
no, just one quick question. Did we get a long rest?
A long rest, not yet. You had a short one.
Okay,
Oh,
okay, done. Wait, I'm good. Go on. Sorry. I apologize.
No problem. Okay, where were we? Okay, he's saying. You you do not know about the entire culture of the Banu Qatal, but the ones that are here who left their main the region that they hail from, these in here are all warriors, right? So it's almost like a it's almost like a legion that is out during a war, basically. So you take note of their behavior, of their traditions. It still sounds not weird, but different to you, at least different from mostly what you know.
Um,
Is there any if you have with that, I'll consider that a success. So if you have any question about specifically about them,
would they like it since they are like more militaristic? At
Mhm.
least this group, since it's about that. Would they like it if she kind of like offered them? I guess the best way to say it is a game of archery, to just shoot at targets and build camaraderie through the sport of archery. Would they enjoy that? Because right now it looks like a lot of them aren't doing anything but their duty. Would they like that break?
yeah, they are not doing anything at the
Oh, they're not
moment.
doing anything?
Yeah.
Would they still like that as like a source of entertainment? And for those who don't know archery, she would gladly teach them.
Hmm. Yeah, you think that they would if the times were different. Maybe this, as you read the room, you think that most of them would enjoy, but maybe now it's not the best time. Or maybe it is, right? Maybe you can break the ice by proposing it, but
She's going to like speak over to this guy, right? And just be like,
I have a question. If I may ask you, do you know how to shoot a bow?
of course I do. Why?
Are there people here who don't?
No.
So everyone knows how to shoot the bow.
Yes.
What if we had a game to see who's the best archer in the encampment?
Okay, make a persuasion check.
oh no.
You have to use your charisma.
Yeah.
Oh no.
No, I'm a fighter. Oh, it's not that bad. It's not that bad.
You got it.
It's a 14.
I could have done better.
I think both the charisma players, all three of the charisma players in the party could have done better.
Mm-hmm.
14's pretty fair though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see what the random NPC number 3. Ooh, that's funny.
He's mean. He's a rude ass.
Oh yeah. Okay. What happens? He studies you for a second and then says, "And for what purpose? It is the a last trial to 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 become boastful about a skill at the verge of our imminent destruction. Is that what you wish?"
Is he saying like y- you know what? Actually, I think he have a response.
It is not to become boastful, but to relieve tension so that when, and I say when because I would like to fight alongside you guys against the witch, we have camaraderie and we are comfortable and we are friends among friends so that we can fight better with one another against the aforementioned enemy. It is not for boast, but for to best way break the ice and build rapport with one another. It would be for quite simply fun. A friendly competition. And whoever wins, I guess you could say, is the best archer. But it is more about being able to engage in the enjoyment of, I suppose, wielding the bow and striking true with one's aim.
You're not from around here, and it shows. There is no use. There is no use in trying to break the anxiety that you feel. It is your survival instinct. You should not try to distract yourself. You should not try to relax. We are here to fight, and we have to be ready day and night. Be it
Well,
calm or in the middle of, in the eye of a storm. We have to stay
She
put,
ca-
stay ready.
She kind of looks from deadpan. It would be like,
wouldn't it also be useful for training?
This is not
To re-
the time to train. We have trained our entire lives. This is the time to act. We were planning to act tonight. We should not. We should not tire ourselves. The witch could decide to 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 go to come here all of a sudden. So we need to be prepared.
I have a dumb question for above board.
Okay.
With the passive, can I'm gonna roll an insight real quick if that's fine with you. Okay. No. I was about to ask, could I gauge if this guy's smart or not, or if he's just yapping?
That's not a check you could do. That is your opinion as a player.
Oh, it is. With a 9,
That's
yes, personally, I would say that
that's not a rule. That's
It goes-
what you
it
perceive from
confirms
me.
what I believe. It confirms what I believe.
Oh.
I think Hisaya would think that he is talking a little bit out of his ass. Not about the culture, but about the witch. Because he's talking as if he knows what the witch will do, but
Mhm.
he knows nothing. He knows, quite frankly, less than we do.
Yeah. It could be.
Yeah.
It could be his dumb ass creating an impossible scenario, or it could be just an excuse for not to convince you not trying to do a archery contest in here.
she's gonna go and say,
With all due respect, it would be wise to hone one's skill before combat than do nothing leading up to it. And that's why I want to break the ice, maybe soothe some anxiety with camaraderie and, I guess best way to say it, pleasure, so that we are in high spirits and morale should this scenario of the witch attacking happen. And say she does attack while we're having this game. At least we all already have weapons in hand and are, safe to say, a little bit more prepared than some of us just watching aimlessly for nothing.
Then take a good look around. See if anyone else is trying to be anyone else's comrade or to break their anxiety. If that will help you, you can help yourself. But if you want to bring others into this, I already gave you my answer. You can ask each one of my other brothers and sisters here. Their answer
you know what?
will be most likely the same. And I'm done talking to you.
She's gonna ask every single freaking person in this encampment. Every motherfucker.
Okay.
Wander pushes himself up into a cross-legged position and to try to raise morale and maybe encourage some camaraderie. In the native tongue of the desert, he starts to sing an ancient song that hums through every grain of sand, every rock, and every cactus, embodying the entire desert, courage and strength and success.
And how do you want to do that? Is that a skill or is just your role play?
It's role play. It would probably also be like a performance role.
Okay.
Hopefully at advantage. Wink, wink.
Let's just make a performance roll. The vibe does not favor you for advantage.
All right.
Okay.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Well, I am going around and asking every single person if they don't know how to use a bow, she'll offer to teach them in the sport of, spreading the use of archery. But if they do, she'll offer them the game of why not show off our skill and become, brothers in arms via doing that. Because
Okay.
archery slightly is her life.
Okay. Roll another persuasion with disadvantage, she said.
No. I'm just a fighter.
Yeah. Okay. Tell me, between the guys who all share the same artwork, you will still find the same answers, but between the few who have a unique artwork, who would you go first? Either the boss, right? There's this person in here, and then there's this person way
This
up
guy.
there. This guy?
This guy.
Okay. This guy. Where?
He looks chill.
Yeah, he's chill. How do you want to approach
not-
him?
But she kind of looks. I wouldn't say down, down in spirits, but she would look kind of a little bit disappointed from
Mhm.
everyone else's declinal. and or well, declination, and she would be like,
I fear the answer to this question, but would you like to indulge me in some archery to either refine one's skill or pick up a new hobby?
Yeah, I have. I noticed you were asking the whole camp that, and I kept wondering, when will she invite me to the archery contest? Yeah, let's do it. Why not?
she kind of does cheer. She's like, kind of like silent fist bump, like,
Whinge.
I would like to ask how many years you've worked with a bow. Since you share this hobby of mine.
I don't know what a hobby even means.
Do you have any, like, activity you do that you get enjoyment out of? That is not your main livelihood?
I don't think our universes are the same. I will never call this a hobby. It's more like I depend on this for survival.
she nods.
I craft my
And-
own arrows, and each time I let one loose, I hope and fear at the same time that it will strike true.
She pulls out her bow, like passively, not like aggressively or like to do anything, and offers it to him to inspect and goes,
This bow has been with me for a long time, and I crafted it almost by hand myself. It has been with me for a long time, safe to say. And, or well, I didn't fully craft it, I repaired it. It has been with my people for longer than that. But for me to be able to use this weapon knows that I can protect those I care about, including myself.
and she offers it to him to inspect.
I felt some kindred when you said that you craft your own arrow. I somewhat do the same, just I don't think to the same extent.
It's yeah, it looks good. It looks usable. What else do you need?
Elaborate.
It looks like a weapon that can help you survive.
I wanted your opinions on it.
What else should need? Other than it's good for what is supposed to be good.
She gives a little chuckle and it would go,
And your bow?
It's right here. Let me see if he even has something in his. Oh yeah, he has a long bow. Yeah,
he also has a long bow.
yeah. It's
Dungeon father.
Mm.
describe the longbow.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go straight to the contest, shall we?
Okay,
This is taking
okay.
over.
All right, I'll challenge him to the friendly contest.
Okay. So, the best of 3.
The best of 3. Just normal longbow attacks.
Yeah.
All right.
First.
Damn.
Yeah. Do you have a +8? Motherfucker. You have so much advantage
just
here.
Just
Rolled. I rolled
just
poorly.
above board. I
Actually-
really love how this guy looks. He is
I
cool
do
looking.
as well.
Yeah.
I'm going to, since I think that we might be able to get a rest eventually. I'm going to use 2d10s from my second wind for tactical mind on each. So
Neat what?
Would be a dick
the first
move.
one gets a +6, so it's a 17. The second one gets a +1, so it's a 13. It's mostly, I think, if it beats him, that's a victory, right? How are we doing this?
Okay, let's see.
If my roll is higher than his, it's W.
The
But
first one is a 19. It's very hard for me to beat. Oh, a net 1. Okay. That counts as 2 losses, right? The second one has become 17, right?
Yep. But if it fails, I get it back.
12.
Might as well fire that last one, see what it is.
And the last one I have to beat is a 12. So, ooh, 21.
I get
nice.
one of my I get one of my second ones back.
Okay. You know, I know I can't prove it, but I just know you cheated somehow. Anyways,
And I will clear the mind and say that I did not. You can use my bow if you wish, and we can run another round, or even my arrow. But it is safe to say 100 years of my life poured into the heart of this bow.
I don't know if you feel honor or pride from what you just said, but I can only feel sadness for you.
Damn. She nods and kind of states,
I feel a sense of honor in what I say. Only because I use this bow to ensure that I can finish whatever task I need to finish. It is, as I said earlier, if I do not know how to use this bow, I do not know how to protect myself.
ERB.
damn.
Okay.
But she'll also like give him that like you're a nice you're a better shot than you think type look. That you know your bow, and that's like hey like you're good.
Perfect. Vergarus, Vander, does
Yeah.
anyone else want to do anything?
At the moment, no. I am
Just waiting.
Kind of just we're waiting for this guy.
I am lost in my tactical calculation. So unless somebody approaches me, I am thinking about where the witch would go and what she could do. Where might be the suitable location for a coven? With my limited knowledge of the territory, that is. But at the moment, there's not much I actually can do, and I am not really confident like that I can approach these people on an equal level without causing a diplomatic incident. I know myself.
Yeah. And you can see that he's not doing a very good job up until this last guy.
I don't want to make it worse.
I wouldn't say
So-
she's done a terrible job. She hasn't made it any more uneasy, but she hasn't made it any less. At least that's my opinion.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, in any case, I'm keeping my mouth shut.
Hunter's still singing.
Okay. It a few hours, like 2 or 3 hours passes, and nothing happens. The Banu Qatal all stay still. They barely rest, but they also barely do any hard
Work?
task or hard work. Yeah. While waiting for their leader to take any action. And
They're
in-
prepping for battle.
yeah. After these 2 or 3 hours, as I said,
Uh-huh.
your very good old friend, the Crimson Wizard, finally appears in in a wave of whirling sands. He transports himself into the camp, and he, in a haste, he goes for the leader. Harka, and I see that you are all here. Good. I have some dire news. And then Harka, the leader, stops him. Ramel, my friend, before you say anything in front of everyone, I have some things to discuss only between you and me first. And then they start to stare at each other. It takes some time
Okay.
for it to make sense to you, but eventually,
Telepathy.
yeah, you believe they are either one or the other is talking directly into each
It
other.
also, it could also, it also could just be consistently the message cantrip.
Yeah.
Message
Can I-
is a little more observable because you have to point and whisper something.
I don't
Okay,
think you have to point. I think you just have to whisper the name. Oh wait, no, maybe you can point. Either way, I mean, to be honest, it's still observable that like they're not going anywhere, so it's kind of
Yeah.
you can tell.
It's a subtle telepathy. You just know it is because they are staring at each other without their mouths moving or anything.
Are they showing any emotion like through how they're talking?
No.
Oh,
One
for
of
the
them
dungeon.
one of them uses a mask that covers the entire face, and the other one uses a blindfold. So it's really
Okay,
hard to
can
read.
Can I roll Arcana? Because being in the business of warlocking, I suppose I do have some knowledge of the subclasses.
I wish we had detect thoughts.
Yeah, I don't want to be a me too, but Wander also has similar knowledge based upon where he grew up.
Yeah.
I would be honest. I would say Hisaya also has it, but I don't think she has the expertise or the confidence like you guys. So you guys got this. I believe you.
Okay. Can we roll Arcana?
Yes,
Because
go
this
ahead.
is interesting. And
I'm
I
I'm
want
not
to-
a
And that's a nat 20.
Nice.
I'm not an Arcana character campaign.
Yeah.
That's the other one.
Okay, what do you want to know with that Arcana check? You can ask anything and I'll answer you.
Okay, if one of these two is a Great Old One Warlock, what kind of spell are they using? Or, like, how are they telepathically joined?
Mhm.
One could
Is
be
that
also
like
a psychic
spell, a
sorcerer.
spell, a warlock
be
ability?
Mhm. Okay. Harka, you don't read him as a arcane caster or a divine caster of any kind. He looks like a warrior through and through. Okay.
Okay.
Vermel is supposed to be a wizard. So you don't truly know. It could be something borrowed from psionics, right?
Mm-hmm.
It is, you know, that is not message. It's something stronger than a cantrip.
Yeah, that's why I posited he could be like a Great Old One
Mm-hmm.
because they're the mind trick
Yeah, the Jedi mind
bros.
trick. But you also have the a feat, I believe, from Tasha's that I think is telepathic. What it's called? That.
Yeah, you're right.
I kind of want to do this,
Because I can.
but I think no, I don't want to. I want to cast detect magic, guys, above board,
Okay, so let me just read
but I don't want to.
telepathic. But if it is the case, I don't think it can even be perceived by detect magic because it's not magic.
It can't, but it would show if the wizard is like what type of magic. I guess best way to put it is, it would show where his magic comes from. The aura, at least, I think. Yeah, that's why I wanna do it.
Wait, no. It's something else.
You can tell you don't.
Yeah, I think I need a divination spell. I don't think it could be telepathic because it only goes one way. Only.
Yeah, I'm reading it like.
So is there either than telepathic bond? I don't remember any other spell.
But he
One
didn't.
second.
He didn't cast the spell, right?
Yeah, but
I didn't see him cast.
You just
the
started
spell,
doing it.
right.
uh-huh.
So it might be a magic item that lets him do it. Right?
Yeah, no, okay. Okay, yeah. With that nat 20 and all your observations, you know that both of them have these psionic abilities. Even the leader who only looked like a warrior, you know for sure that he is also telepathically inclined. And
Well,
that-
what are the odds?
yeah, no. And that being said, during these 2 hours that he was just wandering the camp, staring at his brothers, and their unwelcoming nature started rising each time You think that he was the entire time communicating with them without you knowing.
Ah, okay. Noted. I will keep it for myself for the moment. But this is an interesting piece of information. Okay, okay, okay. Interesting. Okay, I will.
It could also
I
just
will-
be telepathic bond, by the way. Unless unless you are rolling with it.
After a while, Vermel says, "My good friends, we need to have a discussion. Uh, would you kindly, Vergurus,
Yes.
that's your name, right?
Yes.
Would you kindly join us? And the other two, would you kindly wait outside just for a moment? Will you?"
Okay.
Do they mean like over here or just outside the pit?
Again, without anyone else saying anything, I feel Banuquatown joy as well, especially the ones who with names.
The named NPCs.
Yeah, Vermel casts a silence spell in a circle, so it creates a acoustic isolation for anyone outside. They can see you, they can see your mouths moving, but they cannot hear you. Okay?
Did I read the lips?
Can you read lips?
That would be a perception, wouldn't it?
I don't think perception is that good of a skill. I think you need a feat. I
Feat.
don't remember the name, but
It's called observant.
yeah, observant. Thanks.
I could also study.
To read lips, I don't think so.
And you need the observant feat to do it.
Observant is actually just gives you a bonus to it.
Yeah, but specifically in the description it says you learn how to read lips amongst other things the feat allows you to do.
Okay. Vergurus. Vermel
Yes?
starts. Before we begin, tell us about these this diabret, or I believe you know it by an imp.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us about
That-
your familiar. Yes.
That's my butler.
He's entirely under your control.
Of course.
And how have you learned to summon it?
That is if you. Okay, I don't mean to sound rude, nor offend your hospitality, but that's something that's very, very private. So, unless there's a very pressing reason other than, oh no, you're evil, we don't trust you, I would rather keep it to myself. I don't want to offend anyone, but that's prying a bit too much in my private life. And believe me, it is.
Okay. The uh, one of the warriors of the tribes, uh, who you believe to be a female warrior by the tone of her voice, speaks from inside her mask. But are you or are you not uh, a wielder of dreadful arts? And Vermel, she wants to know if you are an arcane caster, such as myself.
Oh, well, I will a certain type of magic that is in universities can be classified as arcane magic. Though I am not a wizard nor a sorcerer like our friend, my associate, Wonder.
You keep avoiding giving a clear answer.
Yes, because as I said, it is private. So, if you want me to be open about it, I am afraid that given the nature of how I obtain these powers, uh, it will stay with me. It's a simple matter of privacy. So, I, again, I beseech you, the reason why I am being grilled other than the usual. And believe me, I am getting quite tired of it. I'm on your side. Not because I want to, but I give my word. I am, should we say, bound by contract. So if you are afraid that I will stab you in the back, I will not. I have all the interest in ridding the land of this witch because I know what a witch is. And it is bad news.
And then the other warrior, Raken, he interjects. Oh, so you do know about the witch? To what extent,
yes.
if I may?
Sorry, can you repeat the question? I didn't get it.
What to what
You know about
extent
the witch?
your knowledge goes?
Well, I know that witches sustain themselves with necrotic energies, wield some sort of mind magic. They do not need to eat, drink, or sleep. They usually organize in covens, and their attitude towards the general populace, and I am being slightly dismissive here, varies. I suppose this one will not be inclined to, considering the fact that we found her bound and gagged in a cart and surrounded by protective wards. And I will say that whoever put these wards in is an incompetent asshole because they were failing. Like in the middle of the desert. Whoever did that was a total amateur. Or, I mean, like, I prefer to think about that other than, like, she's so powerful she was eroding the wards, and in that case, we are kind of screwed. But, anyway, the extent of my knowledge, which is entirely academic. This is the first one I meet in the flesh.
Well, so yeah, I don't know if you're purposefully avoiding some details, or do you not know that the witch actually, and then the leader stops him. Reckon it's not necessary for our current purpose.
Okay. So let me ask you a question. Are you expecting an attack? Because that little interruption just told me that this particular witch may have a tiny weeny vendetta against you. You have history with this one, don't you?
You say you towards who?
It's a general you.
Okay. Vermel the Crimson interjects. Actually, it's against myself. Against my order, you see.
Uh-huh. Okay. So that is important, you see? Because that has just raised exponentially the chances that she will come here to exact her vengeance. This is something we need to know. It is on a need-to-know basis. I will defend this camp because that big guy in the armor back there will defend his camp because he's just like that. And I swore to fight with him. So fight I will. Die, not so much. But fight, yes.
Amira.
So you can come.
Amira says, "Not very noble from coming from you. If you make it sound like it's out of obligation and not out of your due diligence."
Madam, let us make something clear. Okay? When you talk to me, when you bargain with me, you have to keep in mind two things. One, I act out of self-interest. Always. Always. Two, I am very honest about what I am. So, I would very much like from you people, since I will put my skin on the line, and to be honest, I would rather not, but again, I must. So I will, because my word is bond. I have, let's say I have expectations of myself that I live up to, that are not, that aren't tied to morals or a sense of duty. But I am a man of my word. That you can believe. I gave my word. Plus, As I say, I have all the interest of ridding the land of this witch. Let's say it as a preventative measure because I know from experience that uh, things left dangling, if you let enough time pass, become snakes that come to bite you in the butt. And I don't want that. I have things to do. I have most of my my life, shall we say, planned, and I don't want, and I will not allow anything to interfere with it because it's simply too important. And this would should be a reassurance to you all, because it would it would tell you that I will do my utmost to finish this and stay alive. And if I stay alive, it means we win.
Yeah.
Convinced yet?
No, I am not. And
Okay.
Vermel says, I am actually very pleased. It was more than I expected, more than I anticipated. My friend, everything that you still don't know yet will be explained to you in due time.
Mm-hmm.
What I need from you now, and from all of your good companions, is that you be patient.
Mm-hmm. Okay. We. I have no problem being patient. I would just like to know how probable it is that one or more witches will jump us and this camp the in the near future. Because I kind of love to be prepared.
It's an understandable fear or precaution, if you prefer. But
Mm-hmm.
rest assured that there is not a slight possibility of such. At least as far as I would say that I know this individual, and
Mm.
I am familiar with her and with her s- her the way that she has behaved in the past.
Fine. I
And,
shall trust your judgment then.
and
Not to the DM. I will totally not.
okay. Uh, but for and also about a possible coven. That also is very unlikely for the.
She works
She
alone, huh?
no, she is not from these these parts. She was brought here in that caravan.
Yeah, no. That I get. Like she was. So her original coven is more or less far away up north, I suppose.
Precisely.
Now it's getting clearer.
It's
Okay. That's that's reassuring. I will not ask how do you know, because I'm sure
In,
eventually.
yeah, in due time, in due time. Anything else that we need of him? Um, and then Amira says, just, uh, just a warning. I can feel it. I can feel it in you. You carry
Hmm?
darkness within you.
Oh yes, and I will tell you, I do. I have an open carry permit for my darkness. If you ever thought that I would try to conceal what I am, you are wrong. I chose this path, and I own it completely. This is why I say I am honest. I see no reason to fool anybody here. We're all on the same side. And I will tell you the same thing I told that guy over here. If I lied, and then you would discover what I was down the road, then you would have had a reason to doubt me. And I don't want you to doubt me. You already do, which is why we are doing this little mummers farce. But never mind, I'm used to it. Oh no, he's evil. He will betray us. You have no idea how tiring this is.
No. Well,
Yeah, I'm trying to, like, make them feel bad about it. And yes, I am totally in bad faith.
I think that we have heard enough. So, uh, please bring your friend Vander next. We will talk to him in particular as well.
Okay. I will go get him. Wonder!
They are all muted on Discord, so we have to ping them.
Let me.
Oh yeah, he Wonder is paying attention to the map. Hey Wonder.
Well,
Yeah, I'm walking to Wonder. Okay, tag. I've been thoroughly interrogated. The evil infernalist is off the hook for now.
I only trust you as far as I can throw you, and that's not that far, but okay, whatever you say.
Yeah. Get it. Nobody understands me, really.
Sure, somebody does if you only treat them nicer and quit asking them to do everything for you.
You want nice, supportive? Get a counselor.
I could see this saying a canker, but he only does what you want.
His lot is to serve, mine is to be served.
Fair enough.
This is This is how it is. Anyway, they want to talk to you.
Just me, or say I
No,
too?
just you.
Oh, okay. I guess this is my own time thing.
And I
And
shall
he
mute
and
myself now.
he walks over.
Okay, you enter the the silence zone. Uh, Wonder. Vermel, the Crimson, the wizard. He tries to create a smile, and as he says, "Well, welcome, welcome. This is not an interrogation of any kind, okay? Feel free to answer as you please. But tell
Okay,
us,
proceed.
Wonder, tell us, I have been informed that you have been through a metamorphosis of sorts. Why are we here in front of everyone? How did that
Ah.
work? Is it
Sorry, Eric, what did you say?
I I have I have become aware that you have gone through a metamorphosis of some kind while in here in front of everyone. Would you care to explain to me? Is that something that will happen often with you? Or
Are you familiar with the great dragon Moyobo that guards my town?
I I do know of a dragon, yes.
Um, Moyobo channeled some of the great god Bahamut's power to disguise me as a dragonborn so that I could be sent out of my town without pulling any of my friends into what I was tasked to do. Because as they are used to me constantly wandering out into the desert on my own, if they had seen me like this, they would have for sure tried to follow me. But they don't question Dragonborn, as Dragonborn are free to do what they want and often don't get questioned about what they do because normally it's for the good of the whole.
So, I see. So it was more of a disguise.
Yes, quite so.
I see. It. We are truly sorry about all of these questions. And then you hear, uh, you hear the warrior lady, Amira, who speaks from within her mask. We aren't sorry, old man. He has been welcome in our tribe. We deserve to know all that is transpiring in our own home. And I have some questions for you as well. wander. What about these horns of yours?
Oh, they're quite natural. They're common among my kind, which you may know as tieflings. We all have them to some extent. Some with short, stubby horns, looking like those of a baby goat's horns, and others with massive horns that curve backwards and almost touch their backs.
So you admit to be devil's kin.
Could be worse. Devils at least follow laws. Even if we are many generations out from being directly related to one. Might I say, your garb looks very familiar. Have we met before?
Okay. You can see that she becomes uncomfortable with that question. What is the purpose of the question? As a DM, I want to know.
Um, just with her whole entire outfit with the red gems and the placements of seemingly or somewhat ornamental armor, her garb seems very familiar to Wander, as some people within his town wear similar garb, even if it's not like this full get up. Even if it's only like pieces and parts of it, he's seen all the pieces and parts. So she really looks familiar. Like he could have seen her or someone wearing the same exact outfit, like out in the distance while he's been walking around in the town, or could have bumped into them easily.
Mm-hmm. Okay. No, You have seen me. You have seen me at this camp. And don't. And stop trying to avoid the questionings.
Sorry. It's just I could have sworn I saw you or someone like you back in my hometown. Please proceed with the questioning.
What is the source of your magical abilities? Are you or are you not a practitioner of the dread arts? And the wizard, arcane magic. he kind of corrects her with the proper name.
No. I draw my power. My powers from the desert itself and the ancient power that runs throughout every single grain of sand and every single native creature to this region. Some of which are able to tap into it more, or maybe slightly less. Me, a lot. Vermil, he seems like he can at least travel through the sand, so I know not if he is native to this region or not, but I draw all my powers from the desert itself.
Oh. Oh, I have. Now it's Vermel speaking. Yes, I have heard of. Such is the gift of those blessed by the dragon, right? By how do you call it? Bahamut.
Yes, or just simply those who are able to connect with the desert. Some other people who might be able to do this more easily than, well, not easily than I earned this through my many wanders out the desert, but others like druids are not very common to this region, might have a similar ease with connecting with the land like I do.
Oh, so you're like a druid, and now it's the warrior that you.
Like a druid, but I was I was connected through the desert to its center.
And ah, okay, so your magic is of the good kind. Now tell me, what can you tell me about this village of yours, where you have such a magnificent, almost divine-like creature watching over you? I, for myself, have never been face to face with a dragon. What can you tell me about it?
My my town is um, a safe haven for those who are not wanted or are fearful after the Great War that consumed a region nearby. My town is full of elves and tieflings like myself, even some dragonborn and wee little things called kobolds. But Mayobo, the great protector of our town, many people, especially those of older generations, believe he was sent to um, guard our town from those who would seek to harm um, seek to harm those who seek it as a safe haven.
So tell us about how does he protect your village?
Well,
No,
I won't say much.
actually, let me rephrase that, okay? Could you enlist his help in our cause against the witch?
I'm afraid unless she poses a direct threat to my town, he is not permitted to leave the premises of, at least within 10 miles of the city, of the town. So I'm afraid Oyobo is unable to help us right now.
And does that uh, tribe of outcasts, as you said it, do they do you happen to know any fighter that could join our cause or any valuable warrior of any kind? Other than you, of course.
I need to look up something real quick on his sheet. Yes, I doubt you've heard of them, but a group of my friends that have become known as the Dune Striders. There are few of them that are a bit scrappy and willing to fight, and there are definitely at least a few soldiers that have retired to my town but would be willing to take up arms if the occasion took place.
Okay. Um, I am not satisfied yet. Now back to Amira. I want to know about your current companions. No, I want to know about the one known as Vergorus. What do you know of him? Do you trust him? How does his magic work? We believe he wields and crafts with the dread arts, and that would be unacceptable.
I would agree with you that his source of magic comes from tainted place, shall we say, a tainted source. Um,
What
he can
source?
be a little rough around the edges or um, hard to get along with sometimes, but he has a streak of goodness in him somewhere.
What is the source of his power? Speak clearly.
From what I've seen, he's made a pact with a female devil of quite quite a high ranking in the Nine Hells. Beyond that, I don't know a name I could give you.
I knew it. Vermel the Crimson says, yeah, I have heard from many sources that there are some warlocks, right, who are so cunning and witty that they can twist and correct the wordings of their own contracts, sometimes even bending their own previous masters. But then Harka, the leader, says, I am satisfied with what you had for us. Tell me, out of your own opinion, out of your own heart, Wonder, is this a pursuit you desire to follow? We, the Banu Qatal, will keep searching for the witch, and this legion will not stop until it's either successful or destroyed. You're not far from your home, and the story you told us is that you are merely a wanderer of many dooms. Is this what you wish to pursue alongside us? Do you have not any other wish for yourself?
My wish for myself is to one day ascend to be a deity and gain the power as such to help better protect both my hometown and the surrounding desert from any who would seek to spoil the beauties of the desert itself and the people who dwell within. So of course, I will help. I will assist you and do my best to help us find the witch and deal away with her. Yes.
Vermel the Crimson laughs, but all the others are still serious. I think you mispronounced, or did we hear it right? You wish to become what? A deity?
Yes, you heard me correct. That was part of the mission, part of the quest that Mayoba sent me out on. As even though he is great and powerful, he does need some help from every now and then, and all of his contacts aren't always available to help.
I'm sure he meant for you to gain power and knowledge and become stronger, not to achieve divinity. Or did he say that?
He did. He told me to go and gain the power of a deity and interpret that as possibly becoming a minor god of the desert. Kind of a big request, isn't it?
Not as you would first believe it to be, but it reveals much of where his allegiances lie. I will have to ask for you to leave this circle of silence and rejoin your companions. We
Of
will-
course. Do you want me to? Do you want me to fetch the one called Hesea?
Do you, Harka? No, I think we have, out of the two out of four, we have what we wanted to know about them.
Well, I'm pleased I could fill you in on any questions you might still have.
No, that would be more than enough for them. We will continue our discussion amongst ourselves and then we will address all of you.
Wonder, it's kind of funny, but he bows deeply to all four of the people standing within the pit individually. First to the leader, then to Vermel, then Amira, and then Kem on the way out.
Will you still bow? Amira says. When you ascend to godhood?
I would to those who show themselves deserving of respect, and those who have darkness in their heart, maybe not so much.
And to that, no, none of them will answer. So you are free to go. And they don't need Hesea or Elijah to have a heart to heart as both of you did. So you may rejoin the party and let's hear what they all have to say.
Welcome back.
What monkeys?
Huh?
What? I just see your back.
So, how'd it go?
It went well. They asked me a lot of questions. They asked me about you, surprisingly, even though they had just talked to you. But I guess not everybody can
Oh,
trust
Ripozo.
friends.
Love you.
Okay.
Sorry.
As expected.
I'm assuming it is my turn to be interrogated.
No, they've heard enough, and they don't need to question you. You seem pretty straightforward to them.
Oh. He walks in.
She just walks away. And she's like, "Okay, I'm done here."
I'm not that interesting. See y'all guys. I should come back with another character next week.
Hmm.
Uh, with a better storyline. You know, I'll see you guys. Better hitch. You know, I'm gonna sit over here with Elijah. You know, in the outcast circle.
Okay.
Oh.
Don't be like that. Okay. They they asked for he said that she didn't have to give her input or be or have her interrogation, but they asked for just a few more minutes of your patience, as that council will decide your fate, as the cliche goes.
Well, guys, I'm gonna start walking to Elijah before you guys get murdered, because you know you guys are the evil ones. So
Yeah.
Evil.
you guys are evil.
I know Murderous might be, but I'm not.
And after a while, you can see Vermel again in a cloud of sand. He disappears. The other two go back to their original spot, but the leader, Harka, he comes near you. Warriors,
Harka.
Yes.
we have something to ask of you.
Pray tell.
After much debate, and by seeing that we could trust that at least the majority of you were still pursuing the same goal as we are, to find
You had to say, didn't you?
as I was saying, that at least the majority of you would like to locate and neutralize the threat of the loose witch in our beloved Jade Desert. That you could help us in a way that only you could. For you see, the Banu Qatal are well versed in the ways of the traveling and the fighting. Not so much in the ways of the stealth and ways of perceiving and dismantling magics and wards. That
He looks at him dumbly. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? Get to the point already.
that leaves us with one step of our plan that can only be achieved by you.
Which is?
The first step is to locate the witch. But she hides, not only physically, but she can hide her own aura through abjuration magics, known only to her kind. There is no spell, not even that Vermel knows, that could be used to see through it all. That's why we need an ancient artifact hidden in the catacombs of the ancient empire of Shamak. Are you willing to delve in an unhurt, dark, and possibly dangerous dungeons of the past.
I have heard of this place before, but I have never dared venture anywhere close. But always have been curious what it's like on the inside, so sure, yes.
Few have. It is unwise to deal with that of which you do not understand. And we learn since youth to not meddle with such affairs. That's why you will have to be careful. There is no word of advice that I can give you for myself. I know nothing of use about this damned place. It's all in your shoulders.
Okay.
And I take I take the weight humbly.
Wait, what's happening? I zoned out thinking of my evil arc.
If you accept, I can only give you this compass and wish you the best of luck.
Well, what's the...
So Cosmo, basically he's sending us on a quest into some super dangerous ruins to
Oh no, I
get-
heard that. I heard that. I was also researching if I would know this ancient empire or not. I don't know how old
I mean-
it was.
I mean Wander does. But that's because
I'm
he's
al-
native to this region.
I'm only 150 years old.
Yeah. History check could reveal, but mostly.
I'm great at that. I got you.
Yeah, you. Basically, the desert, the Jade Desert, is full of ancient ruins that are not completely mapped or researched in their entirety. For there are far too many dangerous traps and magical wards that prevent most of the study, and also you have to be in the fucking deadly Zanok Desert to be able to study it. And also, it is still unknown what was written and what remained of uh, all written symbols and hieroglyphs in these ruins, for no divination magic, which normally is able to discern even the languages of the other planes, has never been able to translate any written language of this desert ruins. So the the archaeologists collectively decided to call this the ancient empire of Shamak, but other than that, its culture, its reasonings, and where it was, how long was its reign, and where it reigned from. It it's all complete speculation based on based on the few uh, truths that are scarce and too far between for it to make a cohesive page in the history books.
Oh
So,
no. Well, anyways, so guys, if you guys accept, Hisaya will try it on, but I'm just saying, like, I am actively plotting my evil art.
All right.
Okay.
what does that mean?
Uh, I will get back at you, Ariel. I will get back at you. Couldn't go straightforward.
Okay, main character much?
Yeah, dog. But, the fuck you mean? You guys had 2 hours. 1 hour for each of you.
That's
It was not even close to 1 hour.
Well, maybe they just had more questions for those of us who wielded more magic than others. I mean, Hisaya barely wielded any at all besides a few spells.
I can kill you. Okay. I'm glad that cut out. Anyways,
No, we heard it.
okay, good. It does. Magic isn't everything, guys.
Maybe they're just more suspicious of spellcasters. I don't know.
Maybe, I don't know.
If you guys talk about what was asked of each of you, maybe you would see the parallels.
I don't know what he asked y'all.
So, Vergris,
Well,
what
anyway.
sort of question did they ask you?
me.
Yes,
Just-
you, Vergris. I mean, what the one with that name?
Just the usual. What do you know about the witch? Oh no. You're evil. How can we trust you? I spent like half the time trying to tell them that no, I will not stab them in the back. Why is everybody assuming I will be doing that?
Well, right off the bat, they asked me about my horns, and then they asked me about you and a lot about you, and then they started asking me like, why am I out here? What's my purpose? I told them I don't feel entirely comfortable telling you because I'm not comfortable with telling people who aren't like pressuring me to say something to tell them.
So they don't like demons, anyways.
Yeah,
Oh,
you say that, and the woman in the beautiful armor doesn't know very much about spell casting, and she has a lot of what should we say, but out of character. What's it called? What are those? Oh, superstitions. She has a lot of superstitions about magic.
I would call that prejudice, but
Maybe a
Oh
little.
yeah, I want that artwork. I want that artwork.
Yeah, she is
That
awesome.
I can say
That
this.
fit is fucking nice.
Yeah. Oh, the armor.
That fit is fucking nice.
She has the drip.
For sure. For
She's
sure.
got me dripping, huh?
No, 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 no.
Huh?
Please don't.
so
So
yeah.
they have a prejudice against you and Neo because you both have maybe this and you have horn that aren't necessarily
Yeah.
natural.
Yeah, apparently they've never met a tiefling before. That surprised me.
And they've met an elf.
Yeah, there's probably a few elves among their numbers.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Or at least a half elf.
I kind of expect that. I was kind of expecting that. They're tribal people are suspicious of outsider by, and it makes sense because in an environment like that, anything that you don't know could kill you.
Exactly.
So fine, I took pride. But really, it's getting tiresome. Like really, 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 really tiresome. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. I'm a monster. I'm the monster on your side.
Yeah, what surprised me is they asked me if I knew where your magic comes from. I don't fully know where it comes from. All I know is that we saw that orange lady with wings once, but then never again. Maybe she's the source, but I told him as much as I know.
I'm sorry, it's private. It's
Yeah.
very, very private. I don't
I
share
figured.
such things with people I just met. Well, anyway, ruins.
Yeah, off we go. I guess. I guess we better catch Elijah up to date on what's happening.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, see the positive side. Ancient ruins never touched. That means a lot of artifacts waiting to be discovered and appropriated.
Yes, I couldn't have said it better myself. But try to leave those that are too heavy for you to carry.
Eh, I'll get one of my servants to do that. You know I don't do physical exercise. It's too tiresome.
I fear that some things in those ruins might easily squash your tinker.
I can get Vic.
And they, I suppose, you have to summon multiples of your butlers while we're there. Possibly all of them.
Nah, I can only pull like one at a time. I still have some limitations for the time being. But
I was just saying that they'll all probably meet their ends in those ruins. We don't know what dwells within or what kind of traps we might encounter. Like a stone block falling from the ceiling.
it's fine. If they get squashed, I can resummon them like in the next 30 seconds. They don't really die. They just get sent back to who.
Fair enough. I've met a few wizards in my days, and yeah, their familiars aren't very durable for the most part. They always go poof if they get hit with something.
Yeah.
Okay. So, are you leaving now?
Yeah,
we-
Wander bows to Hakim and makes his way out of the camp, making sure to thanking him for the hospitality.
Saika just marched away.
We thank them for their hospitality and get our ass out. Time to dungeon.
My
Okay.
first dungeon, yay!
Yay. You're first in this campaign or ever?
Ever I've in the previous like partial campaigns that I've played in, we really never went into a sort of dungeon scenario. The only things we really ran up against were like boss fights and skill checks.
Ooh.
Never really in a dungeon per se.
Okay.
I've sent people through some dungeons.
Yeah, I had a very small dungeon, but now that you said that, I think I will go back between the sessions and prepare a larger one just so it's a proper
Yes,
first
make it
experience.
more dungeon.
Yeah. More
I'm
dungeon
very
per
excited.
dungeon. Yeah. Guys, we are not done yet. As you are walking away, and now that you are some 30 minutes of walking away from the camp, you hear a whistle. And he says, "Hey, wait a minute." And you see
Oh,
Raken again.
Yes.
whoa.
Well, I just feel like I should tell you that uh, how to say it. I really don't know. I'm not good at this.
Just
Go on, spit it out. Listen.
say what?
You are being sent to die.
Oh, that is dreadful to hear.
I bet.
So wait, they tricked us?
Do they not trust those who can sling spells? I mean, they trust Vermilion or whatever his name is.
S- it let me explain some things to you. The Banu Qatao does not trust the dread arts, which are basically your arcane spells, or however you want to call it.
Okay.
You were being interrogated, and you managed to give almost all the wrong answers. There was this moment that we were trying to decide what to do with you, because you were so clearly wrong without even knowing.
I'm sorry, but is it wrong to exist?
It. If you know that your powers come from a dreadful source, and you do nothing to replenish yourself with good energies, then what to make of you?
I think you're
Understand.
talking about Bergerus, not me.
Yeah, sure. Make it my fault again.
I do have some things to say about you as well, my friend. Sorry if you have to hear it like that, but overall, no one trusted you except me and Vermel.
Hmm.
He claimed that you didn't know what you were doing, and I claimed that even if you knew your hearts were in the right place.
Hmm.
I am very good at telling when someone is lying to get their way. And I could tell that was not the case with you. You strongly believe on everything that you said to us. Or am I wrong?
Absolutely not.
Oh,
I told you
oh,
so.
I very strongly believe in everything until it's proven otherwise.
Um, Saya will remark, fine with breaking her silence.
I am not inclined to give you any answers, for I was not questioned.
Yes.
Yes, why did they only question those who could wield magic? I mean, Isaiah could probably do as much harm to them with her arrows as I could with some fire.
And
So why only question Vergerus and I?
may I also give you a little secret, my friend? I weave magic into my arrows as well.
Oh, you learn something new every day. I didn't notice.
Well, it probably hadn't been noticed by Amira and Harka. If that's the case, they would have you questioned if they knew it for a fact. Yeah, it shows them that they're not right 100% of the time. Just for the record, I disagree with them. But I don't totally agree with you as well. I think magic, or I think that the dread arts should be dealt with carefully. I'm not saying it's your fault, but I have seen it be abused by its wielders.
Yes, magic is not innately good or evil. It's how it's used, and fortunately, some wielders of these great powers treat others as if they are the hawk, and the others are desert mice that they hunt and eat and destroy without thought.
So, if we are all agree with most of it, why do you think it's so wrong for you to have been interrogated by your use of power, of this power? How could you, how could we know otherwise that you are not one of the abusers?
By how I do and how I act, although I do realize that some people can twist that to their own desires without fully displaying who they are.
Well, we started to agree with each other, and it seems that we won't stop for a while. So let's get to the point already, shall we?
Yes.
Yes.
It's not that I could say that you are walking into a trap, but it's not so simple. You have been tasked with a dangerous and purposefully deadly mission. And they have no proof of what they asked you to get is even there.
Okay. So, in other words, uh, they just wanted us out of their camp and possibly. This is so stupid.
We messed up. I mean, like, how dare they?
Ah, yeah, and before I forget, you were the one who messed up the most. Okay? Wonder.
Me? How?
When
I've been
you s-
honest.
You really do not know what the witch is.
I know she's a foul being that soils all that's around her.
Yeah.
You understand the abuse of magic. It is just another abuse of power. But you seem to not think it's too dangerous. Or maybe you trust yourself so damn much that you don't perceive yourself as a threat.
Can I make it a point?
Yes?
How many elves have you seen? Do you know the history of my kind?
I only seen the elves that walk amongst the tribesmen. I know nothing of your homeland.
It was destroyed by people who does not wield magic. And quite bluntly, magic is not innately evil. Ignorance is.
I've said it better myself.
I agree. Yes.
And I find this ignorance abhorrent from even people who say that they are powerful. It would be wise to listen to the Red Sage a little bit more. For I guarantee he's lived far longer than half of your tribe. Judging by his age alone.
He is wise even beyond the years of an elf.
We know his wise people. But not even he could ignore the fact of specifically what you said in there, Wonder. You really do not know what the witch is. A witch is a human who played God. And what you told us back then about yourself? Do your companions even know about that?
No, nor do I think they should right now. Maybe later. Once I've learned to trust them a little more. I don't feel safe disclosing my mission,
Well,
my quest, my goal.
that was when you lost us completely. Just so you know.
Yeah, I'm aware it's a pretty grandiose thing to be tasked with what I've been tasked to do, but yeah, if the gods or a mouth of the gods demand it, it shall be.
Isai's kind of staring daggers at the guy.
Well, at the end of it, I think it's unfair what has transpired. I don't think it's. You're in a rough spot. And the least I could do is warn you on what traps you have walked into. You can thank me later.
We greatly appreciate your forewarning about what we may encounter.
my my brother Harka, he has his heart in the right place, but he doesn't truly believes in himself. Before anything, I have to ask you for forgiveness on his behalf. I will keep trying to make some sense get to him. In the meanwhile, be safe out there. I'm sure there is something in that crypt. I just don't know yet if it is what we need. But you will find out for us, right?
Yes, if the will of the desert allows, it shall be.
And if you find some other colorful mage, tell them to head to our camp because Vermel has sent word, but no one answered yet.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Maybe because perhaps you might just kill them out of fear of what they could do. Just a thought.
Yeah, I mean, you aren't exactly welcoming, so I wouldn't be surprised if nobody comes.
Yeah, the skull masks are very intimidating of your fellow clanspeople.
No, it's not that. I don't
I
know what it
suppose
is.
that's the purpose they serve.
It's you have the right to be wrong sometimes. I'm sure it's not that. No, seriously.
I am serious.
Well, as much as one can be. Again, good fortune, my friends. May wind guide you.
Thank you, Rachim, and may the wind guide you as well on your way back.
Yeah, whatever.
Everyone's so pissed. What's happened?
I don't know.
Maybe he just sent one of the last elves on a fucking death mission. Maybe that. Maybe that. Yeah. Maybe they don't understand the repercussions in Hisaya's eyes. They only see their own things. Honestly, above board party, above board, out of RP,
Yeah.
fuck them.
Wow, really?
I think we should take this artifact and keep it to ourselves.
I say we test them and see if they prove worthy of having it, but we should deliver on our promise. We told them we'd retrieve it for them.
If we retrieve it, I'm not going into that camp. They're meeting. Their leaders are meeting us.
Yes, their leaders should meet us on neutral turf. No one has the advantage.
No. I mean, if we find it, and they want it, they will have to pay like a lot. Otherwise, I am waiting until the witch raises that camp and then kill the witch. Cause like above board, like Vergerus is like pissed as hell.
You and Hisaya both.
And Wander here is just like, why are you two so pissed? Well, above board, that's why he'd be thinking like, why are you two so pissed? Not everybody's trusting me.
Yeah, but like, at least in my case, like I spent 90% of my time like trying to demonstrate that I can be trusted. And, like, at every turn, everybody says the same thing. Oh, he's evil.
Honestly, I
And
want to
then
raise that entire camp right now.
And then, like, I try to explain myself. I'm using reasoning. I'm trying to be as honest as possible. Nothing gets through. No. Like, okay, fine. Fuck him.
Not every. What I've heard from a good few D&D videos is not everything can be solved through violence. It usually ends up hurting you more than the person you're facing off against, usually.
No, I am not visiting violence on them. I will let someone else do it.
Huh. Okay.
I ain't dirty in my hands. That's for sure. Stupid savages.
They are savage. These people are savages.
Anyway,
Anyways, guys, even though I feel that you are all really pissed, did you guys at least enjoy the session?
no. Like,
Yeah, I did
I'm
a
pissed in
lot.
character,
I'm pissed in character.
but like OOC, like, of course I expect everybody to treat me like that. I made this character like as it is.
Yeah.
Out of
Yeah, and-
character. Good session, good session. I didn't get to hear half of it though. Thank y'all. But no, it was a good session. If I knew Rexon was gonna be such a bitch, I would have just beat him harder in that fucking duel, or well, that bow duel.
You think
You're complaining about the guy who came out to warn us.
Yeah.
That wasn't a warning. That was a berating.
No, it was just a warning. I don't know why you're being so sensitive about it.
I felt like that was double-edged. That warning. As both character and player, that warning was double-edged.
Okay.
He fired a lot of shots at you as well, your character as well, and then effectively told us straightforward, yeah, you're just dead anyways. That's kind of what he said. You're dead anyways. You don't come back with it, you're dead. You don't come back with the artifact, you're dead. You come back anyways. That's kind
I
of
guess
what
we
we.
better come back anyway.
That's
Yeah.
kind of what we were told. That was a double edged. That was a warning that we're effectively dead anyways.
I don't think that's.
I don't know if David feels the same,
That's.
but that's how I
I
read
wouldn't take it that far. I
Yeah.
didn't read it that way at all.
Mm, Personally, I felt like they just wanted us like out of their ropes. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Out from under their feet. Don't want to be bothered, pretty much.
Yeah. They
I feel
were
they're
like
snakes.
just go. But anyway,
They won't. Yeah, they won't help us. Guess we'll have to help ourselves.
They want to help us. We won't help them.
I personally as a character I lost even that like single shred of goodwill I had. Like I was as I said, like I was helping them out of because I knew that he would like Elijah would help them, so I must, because you know I gave my word and I keep my word always. But like after this, okay, fine.
Yeah, Monder keeps his word usually, but can twist the meaning of things. Like they said, retrieve it for us. They didn't say, give it to us after you retrieve it. So,
Yeah.
you know, we might keep it for ourselves.
Besides, personally, Bergerus said nothing. He did not say yes. So I am not bound to any obligation to this tribe.
I am not bound to anything effectively. I can effectively do what I wish for the character because of how the neutral alignment works. But usually Hisaya keeps to her word. These guys effectively, like, she doesn't know what happened to you guys, and effectively all she hears is, oh, you're effectively sent to die. She comes over here trying to help them out of pragmatism because the witch is a mutual evil that I think has to be killed. That is just based on the witch has to die
Yeah,
for
and like
everyone's
the-
benefit. So out of pragmatism, she was gonna help out. Be like, yeah, these are our best chances to work with them. TLDR, they effectively just go, yeah, we're sending you to die.
Yeah, that was
There's
kind
no
of rough.
dignity.
Chill, DR.
Effectively to her, these guys are dead to her.
That's rough, buddy.
Yep. Okay, I shall now go and
Yeah.
eat some because
So guys, yeah, I had a blast as always. I keep having fun doing this. I don't know why it's so fun for me, but to see you all
Yeah,
suffer. No, just kidding, just kidding, just kidding.
no, that would be me, vampire.
Yeah, that's
Like-
more you.
To be fair, I will say I had Hisaya leaning towards like the neutral good part. It was just slowly going down towards neutral evil.
I guess Elijah and I will be the only beacons of hope and light in this party.
Yeah,
Someone has to.
probably. If it keeps going like that,
Yeah.
I guess, yeah. Because Wanderer just like intrinsically trusts most people of the desert unless they prove themselves otherwise, like some individual members of this clan.
The story isn't really just to be the least. The only
Yeah,
lawful
okay.
characters kind of attacked us over pride. So that burnt that bridge. The only only people who genuinely cared about the good of an entire continent, just kind of sent us to die. So like that's not that burnt another bridge.
Yeah, do they really even care?
Hmm?
Yeah, do they really even care about the fate of the continent or the
No,
world
they
or
check
or
their
No, they
ass.
don't. They care about
yeah, it really
themselves.
doesn't seem like it at this moment. Yeah, just self-sustaining, self-preserving, all that stuff.
So
Yeah, I mean,
a great RP, Ariel. Great.
you guys
Love this
have
session.
Yeah.
yeah, you guys have to cut them some slack because you guys know what the witch is capable of mentally.
Yeah.
So how could they in this world would you guys trust a guy that made a deal with the devil to help
Yes.
with
No.
uh
Make a
help.
deal with that man that made a deal to the devil.
Yeah, I don't know.
Usually ends
My
badly, but
answer
okay.
depend. It depends.
It depends.
I
Yeah.
might. I might.
The only person in the party I wouldn't trust, I guess, is Hisaya.
You yourself?
Yeah.
You wouldn't trust yourself.
She is
Okay.
morally ambiguous.
I guess she is.
At the end of it all, you should everyone should trust no one because
I trust Rigorous. I don't know about you.
no, I mean like if this was real life
Yeah.
because everyone at the end of it all is just thinking about themselves and their own.
Depends. Like, I love to say that trust is situational.
Trust is only reciprocated if it's given.
Yeah, true, true.
Everyone has to have a benefit of the doubt given to them.
Yeah.
And the best way of initiating trust is by doing something for both benefit. Say I want to trust David. I'm gonna give David and hope he reciprocates. If he doesn't reciprocate, that means I can't trust. Trust is
Yeah.
only trust should only be given if it's received.
Right.
Yeah, who said that?
And like Wander doesn't like blindly trust everybody, but like he gives everybody a larger benefit of the doubt than most probably would. Just because of how he's grown up.
Yeah.
Who said that
I can't wait to hear Elijah's opinion.
RPG aren't
Yeah, me too.
philosophy?
I feel like we're gonna hear a lot from Elijah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, for sure.
For sure.
he probably has lots to say.
Yes.
Let's put in our predictions.
He would be like, forgive them, because
Yeah.
it's not their fault. Besides, we get
You don't really
bigger
know us that well.
supply. They always like lived in the desert. We need to teach them the values of blah 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 blah.
I felt like this was gonna be Elijah. I feel like this is gonna be either Elijah's biggest, oh yeah, just forgive him moment, or fuck them moment.
No, it's probably for
Yeah, it's really gonna be Going to be a major turning point for his character, I'd say, maybe.
Well,
Yeah.
he forgave the paladin that attacked us in that group.
Yeah.
These guys effectively
And you know,
are using us and also sending us to die.
yeah.
I wouldn't have that much problem if they were being honest. In the end,
Yeah.
that's all I ask. That you be honest with me the way I am honest with you.
I love the way you pronounce honest.
Honestly, I also love it.
Honestly, I also love it.
You love me being honest.
Yeah.
I love you being honest.
The true and honest Christian Winston Chandler.
I think we should normalize saying honest, honest.
What about
'Cause
Herb?
Honestly, it's nice.
Okay.
I always
It
pronounce
is.
Herb.
I don't
would
pronounce the
pronounce
H,
Herb.
it's called Herb.
Yeah, same. It's an herb.
Yeah. Like across the ocean, they're like, Herb. Drink some herbs with that?
I don't pronounce Oches in general. Like home isn't home. It's home.
Okay.
The
It's
hook.
a little far.
No, H's don't deserve to be pronounced. Like hoof isn't hoof, it's oof.
Okay, Isaiah.
Yeah, it's Isaiah.
Yeah, but that's not
I say
English,
Isaiah.
that's more Japanese, right?
Yeah.
Another language.
I was just joking around with you.
I pronounce H's like French.
Oh,
Okay.
my fuck you got.
I'm a go eat. Like seriously, my stomach is.
Alright, bye bye, David.
Yeah.
Goodbye,
All right.
David.
Shall see you.
Bye bye.
Goodbye, everyone. Next not next Sunday, not this weekend, but the next one.